by unanimous verdict, and at this time this court will then adjudicate you guilty of that offense and sentence you to the only lawful sentence that this court can impose, and that is mandatory life in prison without the eligibility for parole. You will have credit for 1,666 days of time already served. I'll impose mandatory felony court costs of $518. I'll enter a restitution order payable to the Victims' Crimes Compensation Trust Fund, which will be joint and several with your co-defendant, in the amount of $7,500. Do you understand your sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, of course, you do maintain the right to appeal both the judgment and count one to murder in the first degree by unanimous verdict, and at this time this court will then adjudicate you guilty of that offense and sentence you to the only lawful sentence that this court can impose, and that is mandatory life in prison.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super Okay, back over another video for this Thursday month, y'all, man. Breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. Okay, the fuller Robert Ksoo and his cousin, that was Leroy Lucas Jr. was still like in prison out there rapper roll. I seen this type of like a footage on YouTube to where the judge gave dude life, man. So he doing life. I think rapper roll for the murder of this dude, 23-year-old Charles LeBuck McCurran Jr. So where yeah, I did a video about the case on my channel until where I think Ksoo and his cousin was convicted of trying to murder this dude, in Florida. Until I guess like I don't know, I guess they got him killed. I thought it was Brad beef that went on to where I think they were beefing with the dude Ksoo, to where Ksoo's cousin had that type of hit, so they get the dude killed, to where until I think LeBuck had died and seen to where the dude LeBuck got killed. So where Ksoo's cousin got convicted of the murder, and but I don't know. I feel it's kind of sad to where like both dudes in jail for a long time, life in prison, man. I think rock and roll. But I don't know. I feel like this relates to the YNs in the world who want to crash out. Someone like somebody probably want to take a life. Means that you should learn how to always always be careful about things you do in life, because you can get life in prison, rock and roll, or say your freedom, or lose your family to the to the justice system. But I feel like Ksoo, man, I guess a rapper from Florida who got himself caught up, man, to where he got himself doing life in prison, man. I think rock and roll. But I feel like he losing his freedom right there. Trying to be a thug, trying to be a stepper, a killer, a rapper who want to be a killer, man. I don't know, man. I feel like he be proper to things they want to be. But I feel like this dude Ksoo, man, I guess he likes the freedom right there for being a crash out dummy, man. But I think I feel like one thing in life they could be ready to do is be a crash out dummy, to where, crash out dummies can be someone who wants to take a life and want to kill somebody, man, over one stupid beef, man. But I feel like Ksoo got himself doing life in prison, rock and roll. His cousin got life too, so I feel like both of them is doing life in general, man. But I feel like it's kind of like sad for the family of the victims who, lost their sons to gun violence, and how gun violence is the worst thing to deal with. It's the family who, got to bury their sons and stuff, man. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like Ksoo got himself involved in it to where he shot and killed this dude, man, over some beef, man. But how one thing can happen to where after one people, I don't know, that one people can lose their life to gun violence to be, I saw over one beef, one argument, one thing turn left, and how somebody can get, like to where I think somebody can end up getting killed, man, behind one stupid beef, man. But I feel like one thing can lead to another, and so I feel the outcome out of it is to what Ksoo is doing life in prison, man. I feel like, but I don't know. I feel like her outcome out of it, the case to what he's doing, the L, he doing life out there up the road, and how I think he doing life and how he getting, that dude ain't getting out anytime soon. But I don't know. I feel like one message to every young person in the world is always, always be careful about things you do, man. Because karma can come back on you, man. Like, karma is the #1 thing that people should deal with, is karma. But karma is one of those things that, like things you do in life can come back on you, man, for real. But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he got a lot of bad vibes around him, to when he got a lot of bad vibes in spirit to where he want to kill somebody, man. But But yeah, man, I feel like, that's the lesson learned. It's about how to always, don't crash out, man. Always do your best to always, live a good payoff, a good life. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like he let his ego, uh, I done caught with him, so we doing life prison, rock and roll, so, yeah, man. So I pass out preach to the victim who died, got killed in the whole ordeal. So make sure like, coming in, strives for peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.